with her, you know?
Yeah. And there's another one I started talking to last night at work.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anna.
Right on.
Yeah. Anna's got long blonde hair.
Really?
Probably gray.
Yeah, probably gray.
Yeah. 60. That's okay. If it wasn't long, give me something to brush.
What is it with you and brushing hair? No, I don't want to know, Dad. I really don't. I don't actually want to know.
I just like long hair.
I know, but you have a thing about brushing hair. Brushing these ladies' hairs. You keep talking about it. It's like a fetish
The
of
bothy
yours.
was constructed originally in the early 1700s.
It's soft. I like the feel of
By
it.
then, shepherding had formalized into a career.
You know?
The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians.
Another reason to touch
He was
it.
not considered a man of breeding by the
Okay,
mainland.
I'm not.
He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a
I'm
wife.
not saying
and
you're a horn
lineage.
dog, Dad. And I don't want to
Donnelly
know if you are.
records that it did not work.
My dad.
He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him
That's
either.
a cool picture.
It's not a picture, it's a game.
I know. What is that? White.
It's some kind of beacon. I'm guessing it's like... it looks like it's a power line.
I dig the old cabins and shit.
Yeah, I'm heading up there now.
Wonder-
But I don't know what's going on. So basically this is a mystery where you're slowly unraveling pieces of the story by that guy talking to you. I have no idea who I am, but I'm assuming my name is Esther, and it seems like I might be dead and may have been killed by a drunk driver, and this guy's waxing poetic at me after,
You
like,
find a drunk
post-mortem.
driver out there?
No, I'm dead. I think I'm a ghost. I think. I don't know
Look at
though.
that old. That's a cool old house.
And like, look, there's this paint, this reflective paint, this like glowing paint, and there's all sorts of images like this all over. There's like Stonehenge-ish formations. What's that?
It ain't Native American.
No, it's British. Like, listen, if you listen to the accents, it's British.
That's still pretty cool.
It's really fucking beautiful. Look at
I
look at
love
this.
The old cabins and shit.
Like in the, you can see if I walk over here, you can see like the ocean. See the ocean out there? Isn't that fucking?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. I just don't know what the hell's going on. I think that's the point.
Get me one of them pictures for the screensaver.
Well, just let me know, and I'll screen cap it for you and send it to you.
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
Okay, is he dead too? Is this just like an afterlife, or is he just like schizophrenic? Am I really like? Maybe this is like a lost love and we've been all crazy and like on this island, and I am totally full of speculation. And it's been a while. Like, what the fuck? Is that a picture? Is that an ultrasound? This is weird. This is really weird. It's so without time.
Set my clock on my radio in my car. It drives me nuts.
Well, do you have your...
I got my instructions, but that don't mean I can follow them.
Read your manual.
Yeah.
RTFM, Dad. Okay. Goodbye, bird. Okay, so he was living here? Did he shipwreck on this island? He stole the book and then shipwrecked on this island or something? But didn't bother to try to find a place to, like, help, rescue? I want to go down there. said I was going to go to the right, but I really want to go this way. I'm going to jump down there. Oh my god, I want to jump down there. I'm just going to die and just pop it back up here, so. What the fucking fuck? Wait, was that like a pier? Or like a roadway or something?
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a drunk driver. He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
So this is a half dream world, and I'm dealing with half men, and I may or may not be.
They found
dead.
Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
This seems so old-timey, but then there's so many modern references. You know what? I don't think ultrasound was even invented till like maybe the 40s. I don't feel like syphilis was that huge of a problem at that point, but I could be completely wrong. I don't know my syphilis history. I'm not really caught up on that.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg.
Oh god.
I think the femur is broken.
Oh god.
It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
What the fuck? Wait, so he died at the top? Like, that's where we saw all the medical supplies. I don't understand. And, what the fuck was that noise? Like, while he was talking? What the fuck was that noise? This shit is creepy as hell. Like, it's not really creepy, it's just, there's just so much unknown, and it's uneasy, and you just don't know what's happening. What's that? That's supposed to be clothing? That wasn't very well put together. As far as beautiful as this scenery is, I feel like this shit could have been done a little bit better. And really, he has two of the same shirt. And the same... He has a lot of clothes. Maybe it's not all his, but... Damn. Damn. Probably wears more clothes than I do. go to the creepy cave. Ooh, looks like more of that luminescence, like, paint's going on in here. But holy shit, it is. It's hot. Because holy crap, that room's really lit up. There's this bunch of splatters over here. Reflection. Okay. Candle that's still burning. What? What the hell? Is this is the bottom of the pit? Like, part of the bottom of the pit? I'm gonna go. Come back. Oh, it might actually continue the story from falling into a pit.
Donnelly did not pass through the caves. From here on in, his guidance, unreliable as it is, has gone from me. I understand now that it is between the two of us and whatever correspondence could be drawn from the wet rocks.
This cave is fucking badass. I don't understand why there's candles. I'm still not getting that. Oh, is that my flashlight? Did I break my flashlight? Oh, good thing everything glows. Now, I'm sure what's gonna happen. There's definitely under there. That's just cool. That's just really pretty. It's like glowing lichen. It's kind of like the pattern, you know? And then there's some green shit up here. What the fuck? It's just cool. Bioluminescence. At one point I went to near a furniture shop. Hey! Oh. There's another neuron. I had an internship in New York City, right? And like Columbia University. And I went to whatever science museum thing that's there. And they had a special exhibit on bioluminescence, and I was really excited. And so were like the other nerds that I was interning with. And we all went, and it wasn't horrible. It was just funny. Like, I really expected to like see some real cool shit, and it was just, here's some random like cardboard cutouts of things that bioluminesce. There were some cool things, but like legitimately that was a thing. Ooh, I'm gonna go up there, but I don't. Okay, let's go this way instead.
I first saw him sat by the side of the road. I was waiting for you to be cut out of the wreckage. The car looked like it had been dropped from a great height. The guts of the engine spilled over the tarmac, like water underground.
Okay, so I did die in a car wreck. Probably by a drunk driver. That is exactly the shit that I was telling you I'm not very good at. I see resistors. I see the squiggles are resistors. I see on-off type switches and circuitry that I can't really distinguish. Did Donnelly like syphilis-induced drunken bullshit kill me? Okay, that's a transformer something. Robots in disguise. More circuit